Weekend forecast, we want to go on over to South Bend. Kickoff set for 7 tomorrow. It is pretty. It is pretty, Ross.
Yeah, just as I suspected. Nice and sunny. And it looks like, of course, that's going to be our weather that we're going to be having here today in Central Ohio for the last day of summer. But let's take a look at that game day forecast, because I'm sure a lot of folks might be packing up, wondering just what the weather is going to be like. Pretty similar to us, pretty awesome as we head into your Saturday for the first day of fall. Kickoff at 7:30. So tailgating, depending on the time of day, you know, that's subject to change. And I know everyone's different, whether it's 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. Again, pretty cool through the mornings, temperatures 50s, 60s, but likely in the late afternoon into the mid 70s out there. Kickoff temperatures low 70s. A lot of sunshine too. So definitely sunglasses and the sunscreen, because you can still get burnt even at this time of the year as we're talking about the first day of fall. But certainly feeling more fall-like out there. Nice to see that we are seeing a lot of blue skies. Did see some faint cloud coverage out into the distance. We are just continuing to warm up for us this afternoon. 77 right now here in Columbus, 78 in Groveport, 75 in New Albany, and 77 in Worthington. So pretty nice as we're wrapping up the month of, the whole season of summer and heading into fall. And of course, we're heading into October too. So a lot of changes for us, but for the better, especially when we're looking at nice, dry, sunny conditions out there. We have a lot of stuff going on though. Looking at satellite and radar, we have this tropical disturbance impacting the northern Carolina coastline, even in southern Carolina, even though we're not dealing with that much rain. This system is going to gradually impact the eastern coastline over the weekend, but this system out to the west, it's really not going to be impacting us that much. So we are going to be looking at what is potential tropical cyclone 16. That's a mouthful. Winds at max sustained 50 miles an hour, moving north at 12 miles an hour, bringing these tropical storm warnings in effect along the Virginia, North Carolina coastline. Expected the weekend, of course, as it goes inland, but with the trajectory of it, a lot of upwelling in the oceans, of course, strong rip currents, and some pretty hot surf conditions will be pretty rough for those out there, and of course, some heavy rain leading to some flooding. We're going to see none of it. It is going to be nice and dry for us. Temperatures right now, as I mentioned, hanging out into the mid to upper 70s across central Ohio. Will slowly climb into the low 80s for us today over the next few hours. Winds will be more noticeable out of the east for us and a bit breezy at times, but things will be staying nice and dry for us as we head into this evening. Again, just great weather in store for us into the overnight, and as we head into fall, officially going into Saturday, it's going to feel like it. Temperatures in the lower 50s, a little cooler than this morning for us, and your first and 10 forecast looking fantastic as well. Mid-70s, might want to have the light jacket, not to start, but towards the end of those games as we wrap up into the low 60s. But another cool start to the day tomorrow. Temperatures will be into the 50s, near 70 degrees by lunchtime compared to the near 77, 78 degrees we are right now. So it will be noticeably cooler, and we'll see more clouds kind of mix through the weekend. So I want to talk about that because, as I mentioned, no big impacts from the system, but watch as this gradually lifts to the north. You can see the outer bands actually reaching parts of eastern Ohio where we could very well see some rain associated with the system, which is still hundreds of miles away from us and moving more inland, but actually the outskirts east of Columbus, there's a good chance you could see a decent amount of cloud coverage throughout the weekend, and that's going to be associated with this system. For us here in Columbus, we're going to kind of be on the fringe there where we'll be mostly to partly sunny, but looking like we could see a bit more of that cloud coverage and perhaps some more as we head into early next week, which is looking like things are going to be pretty dry and cooler thanks to this system, because these winds are going to be pulling in more northeasterly breezes. That's going to help to cool things off, keep things dry out there as well. So some very pleasant weather for us. And then if you've been hoping for some rain, well, it looks like we got a little bit coming our way as we head into the middle of next week with highs back into the low 70s. Tracy.